Some of the possible causes of midlife crisis. You may wonder what might be causing this. And one of them is a gradual decline in happiness. Gradual decline in happiness, of course, triggered by what I've just shared earlier, which can be more prevalent in a high-income nation, for example. You had a good job, and for some reason something happened, and you don't get that income anymore. This decline in happiness. Your life is not the same. Even you downsize the size of a house you have, you now begin driving a different car than you used to drive, even visiting whatever, clothing, all this, everything changes. And that kind of takes you to a different level of unhappiness because your life is not the same. It's not what it used to be. The collision between the youthful expectation and the middle life age, it becomes a reality. And I mentioned this, that you realize that you cannot go back to youthful years so that you can reinvent or restart again. The reality tells you that if you are 60, it tells you that you have maybe 10 years. If you use the Bible as a yardstick where it says 70 years is quality years that you've been given by God, then you make your calculation based on that, and then you realize you have 10 years if you are 60, and you have 20 years if you are 40. And that brings another level of anxiety. You cannot go back. You can only go forward, and forward has less years and less days and less opportunities. And you remember, if you are living in the West, every capitalistic situation where you rely on white-collar jobs, you know that as you hit 45, sometimes you are rendered less productive in terms of being employed. The chances of losing your job in that age in order to get a new job is very slim. Is very slim. There is that fear that you cannot make the years that are lost. So that's another cause that your work has changed and you cannot replace it. You cannot replace it. And then finally, transitioning in social networks, change of places, especially people migrating from countries. In a certain age, you had a well-built relationship network where you come from. I come from Kenya, but I lost all of my friends, the childhood friends, the people who went to college too, and then I migrated to the United States. It is very hard to create new friendships.